Hello everyone, I'm over here at Ciudad de los Muchachos. I'm just kidding, I don't know what that means. But it's Calle de Pico de Almanzor, and if you can hear the screaming, I'm here to celebrate the first day of Pride Month. It is January 1st, and I want to see what's happening during Pride Month in Madrid. Let's go take a look. Hello YouTube and happy Pride. But it's probably way past that by the time you're watching this. Oh well. But now that you're here, stick around anyway, because in this video, I will show you various LGBTQ+ things that I did during Pride Month and kind of beyond in the center of Madrid, more or less. And that is why I chose this video title, because there was just so much. There was just so many Pride-related things across such a long time. I would be astronomically surprised if you told me that there are other Prides in the world that is any ounce bigger than Madrid Pride. The first Pride event was what you saw when you first clicked on this video. Actually, to be honest, I didn't really know what it was about. I just saw a flyer about it from a queer group chat I'm in, and I kind of just showed up. I want to say it's like a community get-together to celebrate the start of Pride Month, the Pride events and celebrations of what's to come, and what you saw was just a small space in what feels like just a little corner. But you could feel the energy, the aura of the people who were there, and there was this sensation that there was something much bigger than what meets the eye. I have some friends who are from Vallecas, who are self-proclaimed proud Vallecanos, who can better explain what was happening, and maybe a little history behind this neighborhood. So if you are that, or are also from Vallecas, please educate us. For context, I live in the center of Madrid, and Vallecas is still very much accessible by metro. Fast forward to the 22nd of June, and I'm back at Vallecas, but this time marching in their community, or like barrio-specific Pride March. Let's go.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to be.
One of my Vallecano friends actually works with one of the organizers of this event, and he dragged me to go all up to the front and hold the main banner. Like, who am I to decline, right? There are going to be 3 marches in this video. The first one, feels the most intimate. By intimate, I mean you can tell that everyone seems like they're neighbors here, whereas Madrid as the city is more of like an international hub where a lot of people are originally from other places. This made it even more so apparent as my friend that I walked with constantly bumped into people he knew personally. Además, I'm happy that he also found a friend in me. And to all my friends from Vallecas, I don't know where or how I keep making Vallecano friends, but I'm happy whenever y'all invite me to a place y'all call home. The next weekend, I went to another march, but this time in the not barrio-specific, more of the greater central Madrid area. As for the theme of this march, I'm just going to show more and yap less. This was one of the longer and farther marches, but it didn't feel at all tiring. I bonded with some old friends and met some new. It even rained a little toward the evening, but it felt empowering to see everyone come together in what is obviously more than just another Pride event. Prides in California also have themes of activism integrated in their marches, but this is my first time with one that is on its own mostly activism. And honestly, that's what I love about Pride. It's always been more than that. You know, I'm willing to bet that when you first clicked on this video, you didn't really expect so much of that, right? Now then, everything you've seen up to this point has a sense of community, organization-led, for the people kind of vibe. But for the rest of this video, these events will be more mainstream and organized by the city of Madrid, government programs, a lot of board of tourism stuff, things of that nature. The craziest thing about living in the center of Madrid is I'm just going to the post office, and this is my view. No, but seriously, what other post office has this? Literally 2 hours since that last video, I'm dressed like this, off to some sort of conference. I don't even know how to describe it, but we'll see what it's about. I don't even go to this school. This is the French Institute. Like, somewhere nearby is the whole French embassy. Here they have diplomats and other important people who are working in Madrid. Why this is connected with Madrid Pride is because one or two or maybe many of the higher-ups identify as LGBT.
De igualdad, querido ministro del Interior, querido secretario de Estado de Seguridad, diputados, queridas amigas.
I even met this man who I believe is the French ambassador to Spain. Oh my god, can somebody please tell me what is happening? This year's theme is LGBT people in sports, which is such a fitting theme because the Olympics are held in Paris of this year. We've finally made it to the official Madrid Pride Week. This next event is called Pregon. Google translates Pregon to proclamation. I guess it's like the opening of the week ahead, full of Pride fun. So previously, you might have guessed, what was I even doing at the French embassy? I'm American. Well, you're about to see that I'm going to get into Pregon's backstage VIP area, and the short answer is I'm a volunteer for Madrid Pride. Throughout this video, you will see me get into various VIP places because I volunteered. More about this later. Yay! VIP, let's go! Let's go to VIP. Okay, queen. Pregon started with like the main Pride organizers kicking off the event with some speeches. You can see me, I basically had the best view without ever waiting. Later, there were performances by various musicians. So apparently there is like a guest country that comes over for Madrid Pride every year to promote their tourism, I'm assuming. And this year it's Colombia. So they had a lot of Colombian musicians performing in various concerts throughout the week. Okay, so there was this character in a gray cape. He was so intriguing to me in like the later part of this performance, and I want to know who this is. So if you know about Colombian culture, can you please tell me who this person is in a gray cape? I want to know. The people want to know. At Zara, and I got this cute bag with a rainbow on it. I was like, tienes bolsita con orgullo. she got it for me. Yay! Don't mind me with my rainbow Zara bag and my rainbow Apple Watch. Just normal Madrid things, you know. Carrera, Carrera. Hold on. Carrera de Tacones is the heels race, where people run a race in heels. Now, I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was just gonna be a fun activity to watch. De hecho, these people take this activity very seriously. There were so many people. I think Chueca is a big neighborhood, but specifically today, specifically at this hour, everyone decided to come out and see this thing, and the streets were flooded with people. I tried to make my way closer to the race itself, but girl, it was way past shoulder to shoulder. At this point, it was sweat to sweat. It was gross. It was nasty. The sad part is I never got to see any of it. I don't have any recordings of the actual heels race itself. I'm intrigued though. I want to come back another year and see it from a better view. After the race, there were cute drag performances. I don't know any of these songs, but throughout the several days, these songs become recurring enough that by the end of the week, all of these songs would become familiar to me. That same evening, I attended my first concert of the week. So another reason why I think Madrid Pride is so big is because there are 4 main stages in various monumental spots in Madrid, and they are playing live music every day that week and just people everywhere. With my volunteering VIP privileges, I watched Drag Race France and Drag Race UK vs. the World Season 2 contestant Marina Summers. No, I'm just kidding. La Grande Dame. I also took a selfie with Perseo of Drag Race France as well. I want to say this would be my favorite night because of the people I was dancing with in the crowd. Shout out to the French Institute. Dansons à nouveau un jour, s'il vous plaît. Literally, what is my life? Pregon was on Wednesday, Heels Race Thursday. The next event for Friday is much more toned down. I'm in an office building for the whole day in a full suit and tie. And this is the event where government officials from, like, say, Pride organizers of different cities and countries discuss important topics that impact the LGBTQ+ community on a global scale. There are important people here. A minister of Spain was the biggest guest of that day. I don't know Spanish politics, so feel free to educate me on this as well. What are his contributions to the queer community? Okay, but in all seriousness, this is the organization I volunteered for, which is why I was able to go and do VIP things. This was a very humbling experience. I got the chance to meet so many good people, like genuinely good people, who are doing so much good in the world. This was the core of Pride for me, which can often be forgotten in the parties and fun of it all. Estoy loco, tú es loco. By the way, I don't know if y'all realize how hot it is here in the summer in more ways than one. Madrid Pride calls this day manifestación. Manifestation? Okay, so the website translates this into English as demonstration. The Madrid Pride website claims that this is the largest Pride demonstration in Europe and one of the largest in the world, which further proves my video title. And perhaps I would describe this event as the main event that solidifies Madrid Pride for what it is. Let's take a look at only a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of what I saw that day. In this part of the video, I want to do something a little bit different. I'm going to practice my Spanish with a little bit of commentary. This is how my brain was processing each banner while it was happening, like literally. Again, please educate me on any specific banner. Orgullo de ser. Pride to be. Si tu familia no te aceptada, yo soy tu familia. If your family doesn't accept you, I am your family. That is so cute, I love that. Without culture, there is no pride. A la vejez derechos. The rights of elderly people. Education, rights, and peace. Pride that transforms. In general, pride is who we are. Migrate with guarantee. Pride without borders, to migrate is a right. We aren't machos, we are what? Combat toxic masculinity. Science for all. Honestly, I love that. Rural mancha for diversity. Learning in diversity, living with pride. Okay, this one's too advanced for my level. An animalistic game with a middle ambiance? Oh my god, I don't know. We are the rainbow belt of the community of Madrid. Yes! Segovia for diversity, 2024. Freedom to be, pride to transform. And here are some more groups. The sheer amount of people and floats and people were just far too demasiados. I was here for maybe 4 hours and there was this feeling that there was no ending in sight. Once I thought there was some kind of end, there would just be more floats and more trucks and more music. I already saw too much that I could handle and had to do something else. But it was all worth it in the end. You are obligated to come here and experience this for yourself before you can tell me that there is any pride bigger than this.
Y estuvieron en el Festival de Eurovisión en Malmö. Así que preséntalos tú.
Venga, lo
Bien
presento ahora.
fuerte.
¿Sí?
Venga.
¿Estáis listas, chicas?
Sí.
Sí.
Congratulations! You've made it to the end of this video. This is the last event of Madrid Pride. This is the closing ceremony. This is the last of my volunteering duties. I say that, but it was more so relaxing and relieving since I knew that this is the last of it. Whatever that comes after this day is basically summer. Out of all of the live performances, this was my favorite because it felt as though the acts were just as relieved that everything is over. Still have no idea what any of these songs are, but I was just vibing and enjoying everyone's vibes. Here are some of my favorite visuals. All through the night, the crowd kept making the musicians roll across the stage. Something about a croqueta? Like a croquette? Like the food? I mean, the shape is kind of rolly, but like, for what? Is this for fun? Or like, is there some deeper meaning behind this? Can someone explain? Soraya was one of my favorite performers of the night. I didn't know who she was prior to Pride, but I was surprised by her amazing stage presence. She also seems like to be an amazing ally. However, the headlining act of this night was 2024 Eurovision winner, Nemo. They identify with the LGBTQ community and was also performing in prides across Europe.
¿Cómo estás? ¡Feliz orgullo a todos!
Watching Nemo VIP section front and center was just the coolest thing of my life. I've had amazing Pride experiences in my life, but I don't know if anything will ever top this one.
Dale, Soraya. I think I just watch you do the croquet. You know, the croquet is what she did when she was representing Spain in Eurovision. They love you even more. You know why?
Tenemos al artista Demo, que se llama Demo, no Nemo, Demo, y me ha hecho este precioso cosito para él.
Don't break it, please.
Estamos en el patrimonio igualitario de este país.